y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am back with another video, and in this video you guys will be seeing me do this pink Burberry full set on my little sister, starting with prep all the way down to the finished result. So let's get started. So the first step is gently pushing back the cuticles, and that is what I'm doing here. Prepping the nails is the most important step when doing nails so that your nails last long, so it is very crucial to make sure you take your time doing this. It is completely normal for it to take 30 minutes or so. This step is optional, but now I'm just kind of shaping up her natural nails. Alright y'all, so next I will be taking this drill bit that I use. It is from Pana. It is their ceramic cuticle drill bit. I just use that to go around the cuticle area, like the whole perimeter of the nail, to get any of the dead skin. This bit is perfect for getting into those crevices. You can also find this bit in my Amazon storefront, and the link to my Amazon storefront is always in the description below. Alright y'all, so next I will be using this ball cuticle bit to go around the cuticles. This bit, I think, is also in my Amazon storefront if I'm not mistaken. If not, I will add it to it for you guys. I use this bit to further remove any other dead skin around the cuticle and the skin on the cuticle period, because I do not cut the cuticles at all. She got a small little hang nail right here, guys, so I'm just pulling it out so that I can use the clippers to cut it off. No, it does not hurt. I'm not hurting her. She just wanted it gone, so I just pulled it out and I used my straight edge clippers to clip it off. Simple and easy. And by the way, that is just a small piece of acrylic on her thumb there. I later removed it with my drill on a low speed. Alright, and then next I'll be going in with a regular sanding band, going in around the cuticles and removing the shine from the natural nail. You want to make sure that you are removing that shine from the natural nail and getting as close to the cuticles as possible so that you don't get any lifting. A common mistake I see in most beginners is not getting close to the cuticle, and that will cause lifting. I was there before in my beginning stages, so just be sure to get as close to the cuticle as you can possible so that you don't get any lifting. And this sanding band is a 240 grit, which is the most fine grit. I use this grit only when filing the natural nail because we don't want to damage the natural nail. You guys can find these sanding bands in my Amazon storefront, and my Amazon storefront is always in the description below. Also guys, in this video I will be doing a little Q&A. I asked you guys on a community post on my channel to ask some questions. I also asked on my Instagram, and I also asked for you guys to comment on my last video questions so that I can answer in a Q&A video. Thank you to the ones who asked questions. Most of them was from, I think her name is Brianna Jones, when I'm mistaken. Thank you girls so much for their questions, and I will be answering those as well as the other ones people have asked randomly in this video. So one of the questions that I received is, what supplies did you always get when you first started and where from? So when I first started, I used to use Mia's Secret, and I still actually do use like the clear and the cover pink and the nudes and stuff like that. But yes, I used to use Mia's Secret and Mia's Secret monomer. That is the go-to for most beginners, and I recommend it for beginners because it is inexpensive. You don't need all of the expensive products when just starting out. You just need the basics so that you can start practicing, and Mia's Secret is perfect for beginners. And I purchased it all on Amazon. Alright guys, so next I will be laying the tips, and I am using Acrylic Creamery's extra long coffin tips for this look. And I will be applying them with the KDS glue as usual. Alright, the next question someone asked is, where am I from? I am from Cleveland, Ohio. Another question I got was, what made you start doing nails? That is a very good question. What made me start doing nails is I was always like an artsy kid. Like I was always artistic. I love drawing. I was a girly girl when I was younger. I used to always like paint my nails, like my natural nails. I used to do the cracked nail polish. Who remember cracked nail polish? Yes, I used to do like all kind of little designs on my nails, and I thought it was cute. And I used to wear like those little French press-ons that used to be in the stores. Yes. So I was like getting my nails done, or doing my nails rather, and I was always kind of intrigued by the nails I would see on Instagram. And I used to watch YouTube. Like I used to see nails all the time. I'm like, wow, like those are beautiful. I wish I could do nails like that. And one day I just started watching like YouTube. I would watch YouTube all the time. Like in particular, I would watch my girl Natalie Carmona, and I would watch other people too. Like I don't really remember, it was so long ago, but she was one of the main people I used to watch. And I just started practicing one day. Like I said, I bought a whole bunch of music off Amazon, and I started practicing, and from there it was history. It became my passion. Like I just loved doing it, and I've always liked to challenge myself, so I was very adamant about teaching myself how to do nails and being the best I can be. And here I am, still learning every single day. Alright y'all, so next I just cut the tips down to her desired length, and I did notice that her index nail tip was crooked, so I later removed it and applied another one. Alright guys, so the next thing that I do is I take my drill and I blend the tip into the natural nail. And I'm also using that same 240 grit sanding band. Alright, so the next question I received is, how long did it take you to build up your status? I'm guessing that question means like followers and stuff, I guess. So I had my Instagram for a year now, and I've had my YouTube for about 8 months. So it took me a little time on top of a lot of hard work. I remember when I used to have like 30 followers on Instagram and literally like 30 followers on YouTube. So it takes a lot of time, patience, consistency, and dedication. I guess I have what a lot of people would say a lot of followers, but yeah, maybe it is for the amount of time I've been doing this, but I'm nowhere, near where I want to be. I'm just beginning. Next question is, how do you film your YouTube videos? Believe it or not, the answer is literally with my phone. So simple and easy, literally with my old phone. So old, it is the iPhone 6S Plus, believe it or not. You don't need anything fancy to start YouTube. I remember contemplating a long time on starting my YouTube channel, and I'm just like, forget it. I just literally got a phone stand and put my phone on there, and I started recording videos, and I actually still do to this day. I will be upgrading soon. I think this camera quality is cool, but I will be upgrading soon, really for storage purposes. But yeah, with my phone, like I said, it doesn't have to be fancy or perfect. That is one of my biggest problems. The Virgo in me feel like everything has to be absolutely perfect or I won't do it. And guys, that is not true. This is your sign right here, right now. If you want to start something, whether it be YouTube, whatever it is you want to do, just start it. It does not have to be perfect. As long as it's your best, it's all that matters. Alright guys, so the next thing that I do is I go in with Mia's Secret's nail dehydrator, and it does just that. It is to dehydrate the nails and further remove any shine from the natural nail. And that white residue that I just removed from her skin is acetone that dried up. I told you guys I was going to remove that nail, and I soaked it off, so that is why it was white. So I'm just applying the dehydrator, and I applied 2 coats of this. Alright y'all, so the next thing that I do is I apply Mia's Secret primer, and I apply 2 coats of that as well. Alright, and then the last step in the prep stage is I apply 2 coats of Young Nails Protein Bond. Alright y'all, so for this set I will be using Acrylic Creamery's Kolinsky brush in the size 12. I will leave the link to Acrylic Creamery shop in the description below. So before anything, I always apply a thin layer of clear acrylic to the nail first. This is what I call the sandwich technique. I lay the clear acrylic first because clear acrylic is the strongest acrylic of them all, being as that it is not pigmented. So that is the first step to ensuring that your nails will not lift. And then after that, you proceed to applying the color acrylic and then capping them. That is why it's called the sandwich method, because you begin with a thin layer of clear like this, and then you do the color acrylic and then you cap it. And by the way, this is Mia's Secret's clear acrylic that I am using. Alright guys, so next I will be going in with Nail House's Cotton Candy glitter on the pinky. This is one of my favorite glitters from them. And again, if you guys are interested in shopping Nail House, be sure to use my code Porche at checkout to save money on your orders. Alright guys, so another question that I got was how to build a good clientele. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I never really did like people's nails like full on. Like there was a point in time where I did do nails, but like for a short period of time, like it was like so quick, so I don't really count it. But the advice I would have for that is, one, promote yourself. You want to get your work out there, you want people to see, otherwise how would they know? So I feel like promoting yourself is one of the most important things in gaining clientele. And you can do that through all of your social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is you use and that is comfortable for you. You also want to make sure that when you're promoting your stuff on your social media platforms that you are utilizing your hashtags and utilizing them properly. I can get into that like Instagram side of things. I can get into that in more detail in another video. If you guys want that video, let me know in the comments below. But yes, also self-promotion, like being your own showcase. For instance, I worked a regular job and I used to always have my nails done, like always. And I work with my hands 24/7, so people will always come in and be like, oh my goodness, who did your nails? And I would be like, me. And they would be like, what? They couldn't really believe it. And I used to be like, yeah, me. And I had business cards that I would always pass out, and they would follow my Instagram and they would book me or whatever if they wanted or whatever. But people used to always ask me. I literally used to be known at my job for the nail girl. My job is super busy, and I will always have people coming in and out all day long, so I would get 1,000 compliments and questions per day, even at stores and like drive-thrus and all of that. So yes, be your own showcase, do your nails, and people will ask when you go out. And get you some business cards. Don't be afraid to give out business cards and let people know what you do, because how else would they know? By the way, y'all, I just wanted to insert real quick that this pink I am using is Royalty Nail Supplies in the color Taffy. The next thing I will say that will help build your clientele is good customer service. Good customer service is so hard to come by nowadays. Like, everybody is so crazy. You want to be professional and likable. You want people to keep coming back. I'm not saying be everyone's friend, but you want to be approachable and have good customer service. First impressions are everything. People will not forget how you make them feel. Be about your business and know how to treat people. Another important thing is obviously producing good work. Like I said, you want people to come back to you, so producing good work will do just that. You want to create nails that look good and also last. For me, it's quality over quantity every single time. You don't want to be sloppy doing people's nails and do a rushed job. Taking your time is completely okay. Sometimes it can take anywhere from 3 to 4 hours or even more, depending on the complexity of the set. Take your time. It's okay. And let your clients know that you care and that you are very thorough. You'll have clients that will notice that and will appreciate that, and they'll sit there as long as it takes because it's worth it to them. And you also have to know that everyone is not for you. Some people like to have their nails done in 30 minutes, and that's okay. You just won't be the person for them. So yes, those are my answers for gaining clientele. It would be to promote yourself on all of your social media platforms, wear your work, have good customer service, and last but not least, produce good work that makes them want to come back. Alright, next question. Have you used anything other than acrylics? No, I have not tried any like poly gel or anything like that, but I may someday. What is your favorite brand? I'm assuming you mean like nail brands. So my favorite nail brands are Nail House. Love their acrylic, love the brand. That is why I'm a brand ambassador for them, because I truly do like the brands. I don't, you know, advocate for nothing I don't like. I would never tell you guys about anything I didn't like. I'm a very honest person. Another brand that I love is Acrylic Creamery. I love the products. The acrylic is bomb. You guys hear me talk about them all the time. And my other favorite brand is Valentino. I love their cover powders. I guess you did say brands as in like one, like singular, but I love all of those three. I couldn't just say one of them. Have you ever thought about working in shops? Actually, no, I haven't. I always wanted to be like independent, like either work from, you know, my own suite or something like that, and eventually get in my own salon where I can work out of. I don't want to be with someone else, under anyone else, or paying anyone else. I want my own. What made you start your press-on business? So honestly, one day a long time ago, it just kind of sparked in my head. I've been wanting to do press-ons for a while now. Like, I bought the stuff for it years ago, like all of the stuff for it, but I just never got into it because I didn't have the tips that I liked. Like, I didn't want the tips that were out back then. So yeah, but anyways, you guys know how I do my nails and I pop them off. And it kind of sparked in my head, like, that would be dope if I, like, actually did press-ons. And then I also wasn't taking clients at the time. I had stopped taking clients. And that really sucked. So I thought that press-ons were the perfect way for people all around, not just in my area, to have nails by me. And then I always got those questions, like, where are you located? And I would be like, well, I'm located in Ohio, and I'm also not taking clients. And I would feel really bad. So it was just perfect. It worked out. People order press-ons from me all around, and I think that's really dope. Alright guys, so right now I'm going in with Mia Secrets Clear, and I'm capping that pinky nail. I will not be capping the other nails because it is not necessary. I am just going to cap this one and move on to sealing the cuticles. Here are some quick application shots. Alright guys, and then next I'm going in and sealing the cuticles. I am using this Panda's 5-in-1 carbide drill bit in the grit medium. You guys can find this drill bit in my Amazon storefront, and the link to my Amazon storefront is always in the description below. Alright, another question that I got was, is your Instagram or YouTube easier to build more followers or subscribers? So I would say it's easier on Instagram. Although it is difficult to build following on both, I would say YouTube is a little bit more difficult, only because YouTube is more intimate. Like, on YouTube, us creators, we create 10-minute videos or more. It's not like your usual 60-second video or whatever like that. It's more intimate, so you have to actually sit there and watch somebody's video and get to know them and get to like their content to actually like follow them. On Instagram, it's like right in your face, straight to the point. So yeah, so definitely easier on Instagram. Alright y'all, so after sealing the cuticles, I'm going to go in with a file and shape her nails, and then we're going to move on to the nail art. And as you guys will see, it is super easy to shape her nails because my application was pretty smooth. That is a tip that I will always share with you guys. The smoother your application, the less time you spend filing. So focus on getting down your application and the rest will come easy. And I'm sorry y'all, this little stand that her hand was on was like slowly sliding. I couldn't tell during the video, but I can tell watching it back, but it's not a problem. I just fixed the camera angle once I realized. Another question I got was, do I have any siblings? Yes, I am one of 6 kids. I have an older brother, 25. I have an older sister, 22. Younger sister, 16, whose nails I am doing right now. She grown, y'all, and super spoiled. And then I have 2 younger twin brothers that are 13 years old. Love them all to death. So with that information, how old do you guys think I am? Leave your guesses in the comments below, and whoever gets it right gets a shout out in the next video. Do you plan on having any kids?
No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
So I just realized that this will probably be my last video of this year. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has been here since day 1. Thank you and welcome to all of my new subscribers. I have so much coming for you guys in the new year, so subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications and stay tuned. And happy New Year's to you all. Alright y'all, so this is how they look after shaping. I'm going to insert a couple of clips for you guys as well. Alright y'all, moving on. I can't remember if I showed you guys the bottle, but I am using Nail House's gel polish in the color Pepto for this nail right here. At this point, I was moving faster because she was falling asleep. For some reason, every time I do her nails, she always magically gets sleepy. So, yeah, I'm sorry if I did not show the bottle. But as always, I will leave the link to Nail House's website in the description below. And if you guys are interested in shopping, be sure to use my code Porche at checkout to save money on your order. And the brush that I am using is also in my Amazon storefront and comes in a set of 9. If you guys are interested, click the link in the description below for my Amazon storefront. You will see the items on the list. Next question, besides doing nails, what other things do you do in your spare time? So I work a regular job as well, and in my spare time I am doing nails. Other than that, I don't have any spare time. When I'm not doing either one of those, I am recording a YouTube video or editing one or thinking about the next thing. I'm always busy working, always. If your question is, do I do anything fun? Absolutely not. I don't do anything. I'm an introverted person. I always have been. Never really had any friends. Don't care to have any at all. I literally go to work, come home, do nails, or record videos, edit them. It's something always revolving around work. Like, that's all. I don't party, I don't drink, I don't smoke or do any of those. That is all I do is work, literally. Alright, so for this next nail, this is going to be the Burberry nail. So right now, I'm going in with Madam Glam's Perfect White and creating those lines. Tip on creating the perfect lines, you guys always know that I hold my pinky out as I am doing here for stability so that I am in control when I am creating these lines. As you can see, I also cure one nail at a time because I am super clumsy and I will mess them up, so I cure them one at a time. And if I mess up a line or it's not exactly how I want it, I go in with a little brush and a little acetone and I clean up the line. And as you guys can see, the lamp is on right now. Her other hand is in there. That is a tip for you guys when you're doing nails if you want to go quicker. I'm only recording one hand for you guys, but while one hand is curing, I am working on one nail on her other hand. And then as soon as I'm done with that nail, that hand goes back into the lamp and I'm working on her other hand. I hope that makes sense to you guys. And by the way, the black that I am using right now is also from Madam Glam. It's called Perfect Black. So again, the white was Madam Glam's Perfect White, and this black is Madam Glam's Perfect Black. So I'm just going to show you guys a little action from her other hand. This is her other hand, and this is what I mean when I say while one of her hands is in the lamp, I am working on the other. So like I said, I cure each line, so curing that line and then I'm back working on the other hand. Alright y'all, so I'm going back in with the color Pepto from Nail House to create the other lines. So I have a few more questions, but I think I'm going to do a Q&A part 2 video. Let me know if you guys want that, and you guys can also ask more questions that you guys want the answers to in the comment section below this video, and I will get to those for you guys. So watch how her arm just keeps slipping. At this point, she's asleep, and I'm trying to get her to wake up. Imagine that happening with a client, like they just fall asleep during their appointment. Like, what would y'all do? So right now, I am applying Acrylic Creamery's matte top coat, and then I'm gonna add a few stones on top. We originally was gonna go with more bling and designs because she never let me do anything because she's so basic, but she kept falling asleep, so I just put a few stones here and there and called it a day, or night rather. It was probably like 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. in this video. So as usual, I just applied the stones with the Zule bling adhesive, sprayed it with some activator spray, and put top coat on the remaining nails. These are the top coats that I used. Alright y'all, so the photos that I have are the best that I could get, being as that she was so sleepy. So here are the final results. Alright y'all, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little tips and advice and getting to know me a little better. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys want a Q&A part 2 in the comments below, as well as if you do, leave your questions. Subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications so that you are notified each time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year's to you all, and I will see you in the new year. Bye.